The Sunday Business Page is brought to you by Fregasso Financial Advisors. We guide for life.
Good morning, I'm John Delano. Welcome to the Sunday Business Page. This morning, the oldest candy company in the United States, located in McKeesport. John Prince will tell us why they have a sweetheart deal on Valentine's Day candy that is in short supply. Then Point Park University's Pittsburgh Playhouse debuts a theatrical production of Ernest Hemingway's classic novel, The Old Man and the Sea. We'll meet University President Paul Hennigan and Ryan Stana, CEO and founder of RWS Entertainment Group, which is collaborating on the production. And then why your help is still needed at the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank for government employees who were affected by the federal government shutdown. It's all next right here on the Sunday Business Page.
This is the Sunday Business Page on KDKA-TV.
And a very good morning to you. Thanks for spending part of your Sunday morning with us. As Valentine's Day approaches, many fans of the popular Sweethearts Conversation Hearts have been worried that they wouldn't be able to buy the popular candy since the Massachusetts factory that manufactured them was closed last year. But wait! The oldest independently owned wholesale candy company in America has come to the rescue, and it's located in McKeesport. John Prince is the third generation to operate the McKeesport Candy Company. He joins us this morning with some sweet news about the heart-shaped candy and his business. John, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Flattered to be here. Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day. Can we say that? I guess we can. We're February now.
Yep.
So let me ask you, this is the candy, I'm going to hold this up, that apparently is in short supply this year. We have the box in front of me here, but these are these little hearts with the words on them, special words like Be Mine or Soulmate or XXOO, one of those things. Why are these in short supply?
Well, I realize that any of the Necco products, whether it's the Conversation Hearts, the Necco wafers, these are iconic products. These are products that have been made for, in some cases, over 100 years. And a product like this is a product that represents not just candy, but it represents time.
Yes.
And I think that one of the reasons why people love the Conversation Hearts, one, they're tasty, and two, it's something that generations can connect to. You know, a father can connect to a son can connect to a grandparent, because all three of those generations, and maybe longer, have enjoyed this specific product.
Well, speaking of generations, I want to know more about your company in McKeesport, because for heaven's sakes, you're third generation of a wholesale candy company. What does that mean exactly?
Well, it's somewhat of a miracle. The company was actually started in 1926, incorporated in 1927. So McKeesport Candy is the oldest independently owned wholesale candy company in the nation. And CandyFavorites.com was the first online candy store. We're a company that has been innovative, and to be honest, some days I don't know how we do it, but we keep on doing it.
So you don't really have a storefront where people go and buy candy, and we'll talk about some of these other candies in a minute, but the fact is that people order, they go online and order whatever candy they want? Is that the way it works?
Well, you can visit our warehouse. I mean, we don't get a lot of walk-in trade, but we used to own retail stores, and we realized that retail is changing. And we built an online candy store, and there's very few candy stores that can say that they offer 3,000 plus products that can be shipped to your house in 2 days. So we may not own a physical retail location, we don't own a warehouse, but Candy Favorites is our virtual store.
And do you sell to the retail candy stores, such as they are? There are not that many left, I guess, but do you sell to those as well?
Well, we sell to pretty much everyone. We sell to consumers, we sell to retail stores, we sell to fashion chains. I mean, our customer base is varied. It's unique.
So anybody who wants to take a look at the supply, the choices, and you say you have thousands of them, go to what, CandyFavorites.com?
Yeah, I think we have 3,500 products online.
3,500 products, wow. Well, you brought some along, and I think they're sort of interesting. Tell me about this. I mean, I think people might have heard of Beeman's Chewing Gum. I'm going to put this right over here. Beeman's Chewing Gum. This has, I mean, I can smell it. Tell me about this gum. What's unique about it?
So Beeman's at one point was the holy grail because it is the oldest gum that is still available. Now, it's not made by the original manufacturer. The original manufacturer Cadbury Adams went out of business, and they actually sold the machinery. And another company called Verberg just purchased the rights, and they just started making this gum about, I'd say 3 or 4 months ago. What makes it so unique is the demand for it. We had a lady who ordered 40 boxes. So we thought it was a mistake, and I called her personally, and she was an older woman. She was most gracious. And she goes, I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to get this, and this will last me for my entire life. So I said, well, you don't have to. I mean, we do keep them in stock. But the demand for this, Beeman's, and there's also Blackjack and Clove, much like Conversation Hearts, they're iconic.
Blackjack and Clove. Blackjack, I remember from as a kid. I mean, that was one of those great chewing gums that with the licorice taste. And speaking of licorice, you have some licorice here. And it's interesting because it says chocolate twists on the bag. What exactly does that mean?
Well, they're a unique product too. They are a chocolate twist, but the interesting thing is they have a hollow center. And candy lovers know that if you bite off the ends of it, you can use it to drink milk, which turns it into chocolate milk, or so they say.
So it's like a straw. It's licorice that can be used as a straw. I love it.
Could well be, yes.
Yeah, you never know. And then you brought along something. Now, I remember this, the Tootsie Pops. I mean, Tootsie Pops are pretty classic because you always love to suck on this and then get good stuff once you get to the bottom. How popular are these items?
So, one of the things that we specialize in is limited editions. And Tootsie has come out with several limited editions recently. They came out with vanilla Tootsie Rolls, but where the Tootsie Pops are concerned, they came out with caramel and they came out with chocolate. And much like all of the products we're talking about, these are hard to find because distribution is limited, and they're kind of like holy grail products. The caramel's delicious, but the chocolate's my favorite.
And all these products are available. There's another one here. This looked a little different. These are light. Is this something new? They're called satellite wafers. What exactly are satellite wafers?
Satellite wafers are unique. So if you ask 3 people what they taste like, you get 3 totally different answers. But inside them, it's a kind of like an edible styrofoam tasting outer center with candy beads inside. And they've been around since the 1950s.
I went on your website, and what was interesting is that you categorize some of your candies by decades. So that if somebody has a favorite that wants to go back to 1930s or 40s or 50s or 60s, they can do so. But I think sometimes the product that we think of from our youth actually belongs in another decade, and so you have to do a little searching. Maybe there are other ways to do it. I wasn't spending a whole lot of time trying to find my favorite candies, but I thought it was very interesting, sort of the decade perspective.
Well, when we built our site, we wanted to make it easy and fun. We wanted the experience to be kind of like you were going into a retail store or taking a step back in time. So you can buy by decades, you can buy by colors, you can buy by themes, by brands. We keep thinking of different ways to buy, and sometimes it's challenging, but the most popular thing we do is the decades. And we also have a candy history section because that's something we're passionate about.
I love it. It's a great website. So, John, thank you so much for coming in and sharing.
My pleasure.
Happy Valentine's Day, folks. If you want some good candies, it's candyfavorites.com. Candyfavorites.com. Thanks again for being with us. When the Sunday Business Page continues, why Point Park University and RWS Entertainment Group are collaborating on a stage production of Ernest Hemingway's classic novel, Old Man and the Sea. Stick with us.